What's happening, all you beautiful, beautiful people? Your boy, the Vanslap, is in the building. It is the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. And after quite a hectic transfer special, 2 episodes, by the way, we've got our first games of the Bundesliga. Let's get into it. Hit like, subscribe. Tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Let's get in the game. So we're in the game. We're just going to do a quick little recap of players we've bought and sold. We sold 73 million pounds in players. We brought in 121 million pounds of players. So we've bought a lot. We've also sold quite a bit. We'll talk about the selling ones at the bottom in case you guys didn't watch the transfer special, or if you want to pause it here, go back, watch the 2 episodes. It's about an hour both episodes, and then come back and watch these ones. You can see it. So with that being said, now that you've got enough time, Aliou was the first one to go. 10.25 million, made a 1.3 million pound profit on him. He's gone off to Brighton. Horatio, Al Ittihad triggered the 35.5 million pound release clause. We tried to offer him a new contract in that time. He just didn't want to accept that, and he's already scored 4 goals in the Saudi League, which is absolutely annoying to see. We then sold Espinosa for 350,000, a little bit of a loss on that one, but he just had to go. Emre Michael, he was a youngster. He's gone out on loan. Tom Barnes, 3.7 million to Lazio. Feel like that's a very good deal for us to get that amount of money for him, as well as Alexandro Aguiletu leaving the club for 1.4 million. A couple of loanees with Kaiser, Kara, Otel, Gaelic, and Sasha all going out on loan. The one I'm most prominent about these ones is Saha going to Sheffield Wednesday. I think that'll be huge for him. I mean, this guy is going to be brilliant for us probably in the next 2 years or so. So definitely keep an eye out for Raul Saha. Jan Christoph Mausenberger sold for 3.4 million, 1.1 million pound profit. And then we got a couple of other guards going on loan. Daniel Arndt going on loan to Gil Vicente. There is a future optional fee for them. Jonas Fincher going on loan to Dynamo Dresden. And then we did sell Darlin for 1.5 million for Fortuna Dusseldorf. We just couldn't get more for him. Lars Michelotti, the most recent one. Now, these are the ones that you guys haven't seen yet because they weren't on the transfer special. Lars Michelotti off to Wolves on loan. There is a future fee if they survive. If he plays 20 games for them, they have to pay 1.4 million. So 18 more games for him. Norman Buchel has gone on loan as well. Similar deal for him, except that's 30 games. He's now on to 28. Jovetic, just to get some experience. Peter Fekete on loan. And then the saddest one, the one that just happened, Kendrick Paez has left the club for the release fee of 15.75 from Racing Standard. I mean, the release fee was 45 million to a team playing in the Champions League. He is their best player immediately as he comes into the squad. Hopefully, we can get them a La Liga title. You know what? I like Kendrick Paez. I think he's a great player. He is 31 years old, though. £82,000. We were paying him 55. Look at that contract. Minimum release for 80. That's why I was paying him 16,000 every time he just plays. Plus then 82,000 a week. Oh, that is heavy. Anyway, in terms of players we've brought in a couple of first-team players. We'll start off at the beginning. Bernard Arnold, he is now our backup left winger. He's coming for 4 million. Tim Kuistra, a centre-back, brought in from Pumas del Umnam. Basically stole him off of Real Madrid because Real Madrid really wanted him. We picked him up for 15.5 million. He's been absolutely sensational already. I love this guy. I love him already. I think he's one of the best centre-backs. Then our starting left-back in Iñaki, bought for 8.5 million. Federico Chavez brought him in for 20 million. He is the Horatio substitute. He is currently injured, but I feel once this man gets going, I think he could actually be better than Horatio. And more importantly, there's no release fee in his contract, and he's contracted us for 4 years, so he is stuck here. We then just picked up a little bit of depth in Liam Sharach, a centre mid playing in the defensive midfield position. I like this look of the guy. He was a free transfer, England youngster, or 27, I guess, not nearly youngster anymore, is he? But not a bad player. We then picked up our new starting right winger in Oliver Junior. This man has bags and bags of potential that I just like. At 25 years old, he was a bit of a bargain at 13 million in my opinion. We then moved on to the midfield. We picked up Arne Busten. Those of you will remember Arne from the Royal Antwerp days, where he was an absolute legend for us. We played a lot of football and scored a lot of goals for us. Revising back in his advanced playmaker role. This guy's going to be just absolutely 20 years old only at the moment. We picked him up for 15.5 million. We then picked up a centre-back in Hernan Lombardi. This man, 48 million pounds is what he's worth, 177. He is the Tom Bars replacement. He's brilliant. 16 pace. This man is just too good. He didn't play again in the Pokal match. He was injured, but he is back and ready to go for the Schalke match. 25 million spent on him. And then we picked up another depth option in the midfield in Tim Specht. He is basically O'Shaughnessy's backup option. Liked him. He's German. He's 19. And then we've brought in, those are the transfers that you guys have all seen already. The few others that we haven't seen. We brought in Drore Milosevic, 18-year-old striker, youngster, he's just, I like him. We are trying to secure him a loan offer. No one really wants him at the moment, but I am going to keep trying. So let's try that again. Loan him out. There we go. And then we also got Sven Rau coming in as another youngster, 18-year-old. I mean, he is, looking at these, he's probably ready to start ahead of Specht. But I want to give him out a loan. I want him to have at least some form of football that he can play regularly. The only problem is no one wants to make an offer for him, which is weird. And then we brought two options in just for backup. Michael Moritz has come in. He's basically our third choice defender or fourth choice defender behind Devel. I think he's just a decent upgrade on Foley. And I think for the price we paid, I think he's just going to do a job if there's any major injuries to one of our players. 4.1 million from Fiorentina. And then we eventually did pull the trigger on Bibi, bringing him in. Now, I've been looking at Bibi and I've been looking at Oliver, and I've been thinking, umming and ahhing who would be the starter when it comes to this, because both are pretty average, similar players, not average, similar players. They both play weird positions, though. I mean, Bibi can play centre back for some reason. I don't know. With 6 defending, I don't know if you can, but they are right wingers in our team. We look at the attributes. Technically, on paper, Bibi is a better player. You know what I mean? Like, you're looking at this and you're thinking, Bibi is the better player. He's better in all round. But we did spend a lot more money on Junior, and I've got to give him that opportunity to show me that I spent 13 million on you for a reason, ahead of Bibi, who was the original choice that I was going to get. And there was obviously something in Junior that I saw that I leaned more towards him than Bibi. And I'll be honest, I think it was the idea that he could play striker as well. I think that was what really got me interested anyway. But anyway, we'll be issuing with those stuff as we go along. That is the team as it stands. That is how we're looking. We've played one game already. We did beat, in the Pokal Cup, Strilian. They are a non-league team. They are, in real life, they play in the 5th tier of German football. So quite low down. This one, I don't know. I don't have the leagues loaded, so it just tells me they don't have a manager. They don't have a current league. So, yeah, that's where they play. Anyway, smashed them 8-0. Was a great result. Oliver picking up 2 goals. Correo picking up 2 goals. Iñaki picking up a hat-trick. And Dirk de Wel scoring a penalty as well. With that being said, today we've got Schalke and we've got Hertha Berlin, a derby to kick us off the new season. In terms of the Bundesliga, after all the signings, after everybody that's come in, our season preview has gone up from 11th to 9th. I still don't see it. The fact that we've spent 121 million, more than any other club. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. But anyway, that's what we're planning. We're planning on winning the whole damn thing. That's my thing. And I think we've got a good enough team to win the whole Bundesliga. You can see our friendlies. Other than the Man City game, we absolutely dominated Standard Liège, Inter Berlin, Emperor Berlin, Union Berlin 2, Ajax, Inter was a draw, but Benetton, Baden, and yes, we beat them all. So technically, we should be on good form. Let's go play Schalke. Let's see the team that I have decided to start against Schalke. So this is the team that is going to start against Schalke. We've got Silva in goals. Kustra and De Vella will be in the centre backs. Lombardi is fit enough to play. You know what? Actually, let's bring on Lombardi. We'll bring him on. We'll bring on Lombardi. De Vella played well, but Lombardi is the better player, so we want to see him in action. Cesar and Akiba on the wings, with Busten, Shaughnessy, and Carrillo playing in the channel midfielder. We've just kind of swapped those two spots around. Junior and Iñaki will start up front, with Akani up front, as Chavez still has 3 weeks left to recover. I was considering maybe playing Saba, but Akani did pick up a 7.4 in that Pokal game, so I feel like we'll give him some run. We'll give him We'll give him a run in the team. Let's go to the game. Right, so we're about 20 minutes into the game. Absolutely nothing has actually happened in this game, which is a little bit concerning. We've been all over them, but we're not getting any highlights. We're getting our first highlight now, 27:31 in. So Kustra will go all the way back to Silva as he was getting a bit boxed in there at the wing. He's found Cesar after they've backed off a little bit of him. Bustin now brings it forward. Junior looking for it. Oliver Junior comes through, takes the chance. It's going to be a corner. Etudi makes the save. That's the same Etudi that we once looked at signing, and we signed Silva instead. And you know what? Looking at these stats, I'm happy we didn't sign him. We went for Silva instead. Bustin, Akiba getting some training medication on that side. Iñaki looking for Bustin. That's how you do it. Arne Bustin scores on his Bundesliga debut. Beautiful ball from O'Shaughnessy to find Iñaki. And that's kind of what we've brought in Shaughnessy to do, to find those deep passes. And Bustin absolutely busting with a goal there. That's how you do it. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know why I'm whispering. I don't know why I did that. But this is fantastic. Going into the break, 1-0 against Schalke. I'll take it. Two of our new boys hooking up there and scoring the goal. Can we go into the break at halftime? This time's been up, ref. We're on 47. Blow the whistle. There we go. Anaki, I think, got the head. I think their player actually got the head and went out. It was going to be a goal kick, but it is halftime. It is 1-0. You know what? I'm just going to say we're happy with the amount of shots. We have been all over them. Let's start the second half. Let's get back into it. We can absolutely win this. And really set our intentions straight for the start of the Bundesliga. They've got a bit of a breakaway now, though, with Salinas and Grazzini. Akibi wins it back, sort of. But it kind of went into the path of one of their players. They're trying to break down that left-hand side. Akiba is trying his best to try and keep Grazzini in check. He couldn't. Silva makes the save. That initial spill, though, was a bit shocking, but I'll take it. What is this? I mean, it didn't go through, did it? I mean, like, I feel like the ball was further back before goal line technology came on, so I mean, that's just pathetic to actually even show us that. Free kick for them now. Dangerous position. Goes for goal. It's going to go over. Not going to worry Silva's net too much on that one. Of course, we do have new club captains and vice captains today, since both Bars and Alu and Paez all left. Those were our three main captains. They all left, so we had to pick new captains. And we've gone with Bader as our captain and Junior as our vice captain. But we got to focus on the Schalke coming through, taking the shot, and Lombardi getting the block in there. That's what we paid the big bucks for. and he's doing his job perfectly at the moment. Well, I say perfectly, a 6.6 average. At least Kustra is doing his job perfectly. It is noted in that in Pokal game, we had 6 corner headers from Kustra, with 4 of them on target and 2 hitting the crossbar. Keeper just made some good saves on that one. We are going to make some swaps though. Akiba is looking absolutely shattered out there. Kikidakis coming there. Lombardi, I'm also going to take off from Devele just to give Lombardi a bit of a rest. Junior is going to come off. He's looking a bit tired. We're going to give on Bibi to get him his debut. And then elsewhere, Akani for Saba. Akani not playing great. We are keeping an eye on Carrillo as well. I do have, I think, 5 subs. I've done 4. So Carrillo will be kept an eye on. I do have Vada and Cal on the bench. You can both fit into that slot quite easily as well, though. We've been using Vada as the advanced playmaker in more recent times than channel midfielder, but he is a natural channel midfielder as well. I suppose with BB coming off, we don't actually have a natural captain. Devele is probably like 3rd choice. We're also implementing long throws. So here's your first opportunity to see a long throw from Cesar to Koistra, looking for Correa in the box. Couldn't find him. Bailey on an injury. We're going to bring it forward for them, but we've managed to get our bodies back in time. And that was a good opportunity to see the long throw. We did score one of the goals against the Pokal team. Was one of the long throws taken from Cesar. It was brought in for Cesar. Went to O'Shaughnessy, headed on to Carrillo and scored it. Here we go again. Cesar with the long throw. Got 2 bodies to choose from right on the edge of the box. One of them is Saba. Couldn't find Saba. Cesar going at it again. Gets pulled down in the box. That's Kani is our unregistered penalty kick taker. He's the best penalty kick taker we have in the team. Don't actually know who's sick. I think O'Shaughnessy is a good penalty kick taker. He is going to step up to take it though. So let's see. Just to confirm it is him. There you go. It is him. It only pops up afterwards. I don't know why. That's 2-0. O'Shaughnessy picks up a goal for us. Daniel O'Shaughnessy. Hennessy right there. Beautiful finish. And a good penalty. We don't need to see penalty highlights, do we? All right, I am going to make that other swap now. Correa is still not improving, so we'll bring on Vada just to get a bit of a run in that one. I think Correa and Vada will definitely be competing for that role, with Busten and Cal competing for the advanced playmaker role. I don't want to make Cal the advanced playmaker. I think he's got the good attributes that I kind of saw in Busten back in the Antwerp days. Kind of see them in Cal a little bit more. Even though we initially bought Cal to be a left winger, he has really much become a good, solid centre mid player. And that's a good clearance from Kustra, sorry. BB now trying to bring it out from the back, and he goes across all the way to Kikidakis. That's actually a good, smart play from BB. And he's got a bit of a point to prove. He's got some big shoes to fill. But that's how this game is going to end. It's going to end 1-0 to 2-0 to us, rather, not 1-0, 2-0 to us. Busten and O'Shaughnessy picking up the goals. A good start to the Bundesliga. We've got Hertha Berlin coming next. It is a rivalry. It is a Berlin derby. Guys, we're back for the Hertha Berlin game. Eventually, we made one more signing. Gabriel Rivi, a 17-year-old centre back. One for the future. £2 million is what it cost us. Came in injured. Yes, he's busy recovering from a knee injury. We've already listed him to go on loan. Try and develop. Hopefully we can get him a nice team. This man is good. His physicals need some work, but he is only 17, so that worked. But I mean, when you look at 17 years old and he's got passing of 14, technique of 13, headering of 15, bravery of 16, and positioning of 13, that is very, very good. And 14 leadership is not bad at all as well. So as a ball-playing centre-back, I think he's very good. There's a few areas we need to improve, like his tackling, I think is definitely one of them, and his jumping reach definitely needs to improve. I mean, he's 194 centimeters and he can't jump, but he can header a ball, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, I think this Italian kid, one for the future, definitely. We've signed him. He's into the squad for the Hertha Berlin game. We did get an offer for Cesar. It was extremely low, only 2 million in total. was 1.1 million up front and then a couple of other add-ons. So I was very, very just upset about that offer. Then I realized his valuation is very low for such a good player. I mean, if we look at his career stats from last season, 5 assists, 1 goal. The season before that, 9 assists, 3 goals. This man is worth more than just 2 million in my opinion. So at least 40 million if we want him. But I'm not selling him. That's basically it. But this is the team that is starting. It is the same team that started the previous game. We've got Silva in goals, Koistra, Lombardi, Cesar, Akiba, Busten, O'Shaughnessy, Carrillo, Jr., Iñaki, and Akani up front. Let's get to the game. All right, we've got what looks like might be a kickoff highlight. No, never mind. I thought it was. We were moving very forward very quickly there, so it was a bit weird. But yeah, we're the only game on today, and we're taking on our arch nemesis in the team just down the road from us at Hertha Berlin. I mean, they're a big team. Well, once upon a time, a very big team. I think both Union Berlin and Hertha Berlin, in real life at least, are quite a mid-table team. I suppose in this reality as well, I couldn't say we're a top team, although we are in European football, I guess, so that's nice. Anyway, Carrillo now bringing it forward, looking for options, takes the chance in himself, and Munjin gets that save. Munji, not Munji, there's no N at the end. Gets that save relatively easy. Ball played over the top. We're going to cut down. You can see we start off very hot in most of our games so far with this new sort of shape that we've got. I have been toying with the idea of dropping one of the centre mids and adding a second striker to basically play a 2-2-2-2, I guess. It'll be a 4-2-4, I guess, in the end. But I like this 4-3-3 formation. It's working well, so I don't know if I want to change anything. We dispatched of our first game quite nicely. We did a good job cleaning all that stuff up. And now in this game, we've restricted them to only 2 shots with 1 on target in the first half. Yes, we've only had 1 highlight. So our 4 shots on target clearly can't be great with a 0.27 XG. I mean, with 1 shot on target was 0.20. So yeah, we need to do better. Shouting at the players, let them sort themselves out. We do have game changers on the bench if we do want to bring them on. The guys like Vader, like Kel, can easily come on and really change a game. Arnold, Bibi, Brennan, Kikizakis, I mean, they all can change games when need be. So we'll keep an eye on that for now. But as it stands, I won't lie, I'm not too happy with how it is. This sort of formation, the 4-2-3-1, does nullify us a little bit. But if we do get a chance to go through, we need to actually start finishing off those charges. I was going to make a sub, but they've got a goal kick now. They're going long, and they found their man in Yatsi. Takes the shot and scores. How did that happen? What went on here? 1, 2, 3, and they just let him run. And Koistra, I mean, that's your position, bud. Koistra and Lombardi should have both been there to protect. That is just absolutely horrific defense there. We're going to make some swaps. Junior 6.26. BB, come on there. Iñaki at 3.35. You come off. Kani come off for Saba. All 4-3. All front lines off. Who's then come off. We'll bring on Vada to play on that side. I'll make those 4 subs for now. I'm keeping an eye on Cesar. He's not looking great. You know what? Brenner, come in there. You quick. And cause some chaos. And then let's shot. I was going to say, let's shot some words of encouragement, but they've got a highlight again now. And Gleber with the free kick. Of course, they play at the Olympic Stadium in Berlin, and that is a penalty. It's a handball. I don't know what to do. That is terrible. Arnold came on as a sub and then gives away a penalty. This is all up to Silva now to make the save. Gleber steps up And he scores. Oh. You know, losses happen. I understand that, but losing to your arch rivals is probably... It just hurts. It just hurts so much more. We're going to go very attacking. BB with the free kick goes deep. Lieber will clear it, and he's fallen over. Let's BB come through. Correo, Brenner. What was Arnold doing there? He was offside. Okay, but I mean, if that's his shot, and he's supposed to be a hot prospect. I mean, that is not hot prospect worthiness. Can we stop playing ping pong with the ball and just get it on the ground? Thank you. And now they've given the opportunity for them to pop through. Looking for options. It is almost 3-0 there. We have not looked ourselves in this game at all. I don't actually know what to do, because we dominated the first game so much. In this game, we have just been so just meh. My goodness, this is horrible. I don't want to see this anymore. Let's just get out of the game. Let's blow the whistle, ref. We've absolutely dominated them in the first. I mean, even just statistically, we have just been the better team. Other than the XG, I mean, oh, that is annoying. Losing to our rivals as well. Oh man, that's hurtful. That is so hurtful. In fairness, though, we do have our Europa League fixtures. We've got Rennes coming up in our first league phase game, taking in Karabag in the next one. We've got Manchester United at home, which is a big one for us. And then we're also taking on Partizan away. Hajduk Split at home. Real Sociedad is another big one for us over in December. And then in January, Sparta Prague and Cercle Bruges all lined up. So I suppose for the next episode, we're coming back from Manchester United. I might do Borussia Dortmund, Stuttgart, or Bayern Munich. Or maybe even all four. Who knows? 4 matches in one game? Depending on where we're looking in the league and where the others are looking in the league, we'll talk about it. We'll see you guys then. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, let me know in the comments. What was your favorite part? Was it our dominance in the first game, or was it just us falling absolutely apart in that second game? Let me know what you guys think. For now, though, hit like, hit subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and them haters. Yeah, boy, the Vaslap is out of here. Peace and chicken grease.